Hello, and welcome to the Hendricks County 4-H News Network. My name is Kati Sweet, and I'm the 4-H Youth Development Extension Educator for Hendricks County, reporting to you live from my living room. Today's top story is our Volunteer Week that we are celebrating this week. We want to say a big thank you to all of our 4-H volunteers that make our program happen. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Thank you for donating countless hours, your time, your efforts, your talents to making our program the best that it can be. Last week, we heard the unfortunate news that our June month won't look like it normally has. With no face-to-face 4-H or extension events in June, we are saddened by the fact that we won't be able to do several events that have become tradition in our 4-H community. However, that doesn't mean we're giving up. In our next segment, titled, What About?, we have a list of questions that we think are the most frequently asked questions that we've gotten last week that will hopefully be answered this week or very soon. To deliver our list of questions, we have my adorable co-anchor and the director of this news network, Kati Sweet. Come here. Thank you, Mr. Sweet. All right, up first, what about camp or 4-H trips that take place in June? I am so sad to say that we will not be sending kids to Shackamack State Park for camp, or to Purdue University for Roundup, or to all of the other great places that they would have been able to physically attend in the month of June. However, within the next 2 weeks, we'll find out a lot more information because while some of those events have been canceled or postponed, a lot of them are looking at virtual options for our 4-Hers to still be engaged with those programs. So if you have enrolled with one of those trips, stay tuned for more information coming your way. 4-Hers that applied to go to camp should have received a letter last Friday with information about how to get your refund if you have already paid, as well as information about some upcoming possible options for virtual camp. What about flower sale pickup? Flower sale pickup is still happening the first weekend in May. However, the process has changed drastically to meet social distancing guidelines. Please talk with your 4-H club leader to establish how pickup is going to work and what that looks like for you or your club. What about livestock tags? The Indiana 4-H office has extended the 4-H online identification day for animals to July 1st. So what does this mean for our county? We're going to be talking about that tonight at our 4-H Youth Council meeting. Because additionally, the state has updated what ID requirements they require for animals going to the state fair. Your youth council is going to be working hard tonight to discuss what we can do to make sure protocol is being followed at the county level as well. If you're a livestock member, be on the lookout for updated information coming to you soon. We are also working through how tag pickup is going to work, tag distribution, and tagger distribution. So please bear with us as we're still working through these answers. What about YQCA? If a youth is planning to exhibit at the state fair, they still must take YQCA, which is Youth for the Quality Care of Animals. You can do this online currently for $9 instead of $12. You can find a coupon sheet to fill out on our website that will give you that coupon to get the $9 instead of $12. Once again, be on the lookout at least midweek for more information about YQCA and livestock. So what about our books and manuals? This has been a big question. Unfortunately, our office still remains unopened to the public as our staff continues to work remotely. However, we are working through with the 4-H Youth Council and our Extension Office to figure out the best ways that we can have youth still get that education component that our manuals provide to the kids. Stick with us. This week, again, we're hoping to have some more answers about that as we find out from the county if and when our office will be open soon. What about completing 4-H, especially to exhibit at the fair? 4-H is more than just exhibiting at the fair. It's the experiences you have and the education you gain through working through projects, meeting new people, participating in different events, maybe even virtually this year. The 4-H Council is also aware of this, and we're going to be talking about things that we can do to help our youth tonight at our meeting. So once again, be on the lookout for more information this week. What about our seniors or 9 and 10 year members? No matter what this summer holds, we will find a way to celebrate you. And we want to find a way to celebrate all of our 4-H members. Don't lose hope, but we will continue to figure out how we can best celebrate your achievements. And finally, what about fair? This is probably the biggest question I've gotten asked lately, and I'd like to reiterate what Dr. Jason Henderson, the Director of Extension, said recently. Our goal is to have county fairs. We may have to postpone them, they may look differently, but they will forever remain a celebration of education, agriculture, and community. The Hendricks County 4-H Fair Board is still moving forward with planning a July fair. They have already started discussions as to what fair might look like if the situation changes in July. From a Purdue Extension standpoint, we will know by May 15th what our July should look like. Until then, Fair Board, Council, and the Extension Office is going to continue to work closely together to figure out Plan A, B, C, D, however many plans it takes, so that when that announcement comes, we're able to be prepared and quickly get our message out of what's going to happen for Hendricks County 4-H. I know that these answers sounded a lot like a wait and see type of response, because they are. Bear with us as we work through this constantly changing situation. Last week, I was really hopeful to have a lot of information out to you guys, and things changed about midweek. So bear with us. Please be patient as we work through making sure we're making the best decisions about the Hendricks 4-H program that we can. For our last segment today, I'd like to take you off-site for our Motivational Monday in celebration of National Volunteer Week.
Action!
This is Sweet on the Street, reporting to you about Motivational Monday, our Monday of National Volunteer Week. Since we can't actually be on the street, we are in my front yard. So thanks for joining us, and we thought our 4-Hers could use some motivation this Monday, so we reached out to our 4-H volunteers and asked them to spread some cheer. Check out this video.
Are you being as busy as a bee with your 4-H projects? You need to contact your club leader if you need help.
Hey there, Hendricks County 4-H members. I am Carla Huntsman, one of our county's leaders, and I just wanted to encourage you to realize that even though 2020 does not look quite like we thought it would, I know that you are making the best better by learning new things and accomplishing things in whole new ways. You are going to look back on this year once we get on the other side, and you are going to think back and go, remember when? And there's going to be a lot of opportunities that you guys have to make brand new memories right now that you've never had the opportunity to make before. So even though it doesn't look like it usually does, doesn't mean that you aren't still in the midst of making the best better. Keep going, guys. I know you can do it. I believe in you.
Hi 4-Hers, it's Karen Gerhart with the 4-H Explorers in Plainfield. We just wanted to say hello and give some encouragement and just let all the 4-Hers know that we are going to celebrate you this year. And for our seniors, for our 10-year and 9-year members, just know that we are going to celebrate you as well. So have faith that we will have some type of celebration for you for 4-H. All right, take care.
Wasn't that awesome? Thank you, volunteers, for donating your time and making a little video to support our 4-Hers during this really unique time. Back to you in the living room. Studio, Katie. Thanks, Katie. And thank you again to all of our volunteers who took the time to put together that wonderful video. As we go forward this week, we realize that there are still a lot of questions that need answers, but we're still working through them. Be on the lookout for another Hendricks County News Network update, another email by the end of the week with more information. Additionally, be sure to check your emails and follow us on social media to stay up to date with 4-H happenings. Remember that this week is National Volunteer Week, and we want to celebrate our volunteers. I know I couldn't do my job without all of our volunteers. So thank you to all of our volunteers for all of the heart and soul that you put into the Hendricks County 4-H program. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a great week.